Let's talk West Virginia Renaissance Festival. It doesn't seem like it's been a year, but it has.
Comes up really fast.
It does come up really
amazing.
fast.
Here we are. We're almost June. So, yeah, we're opening June 7th, not June 1st. June 7th, 8th is Celtic Weekend. That's our first weekend, and we go all through June then.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
Beginning
just
June
the
7th.
Weekends, right.
Now, I will tell you this. Now, I've been to the past three Renaissance festivals, and if I can give some advice to the people listening, here's what I recommend. Now, the first year we went, we just walked the festival, had a great time.
Perfect.
We walked the festival, had a good time.
Smart.
But we missed a few of the shows because we either were there too late or were there way too early. So what we did the second year we went, okay, this is the strategy. Me and Belle and Lola and then the family members we met there, we all got together before we started.
And you planned your route?
We planned the route. Because part of the beauty is that the festival in and of itself is fantastic. Right. The shows are incredible. And I highly recommend catch as many shows as you can because you're not going to see them for another year.
They are. And we chose June originally because it falls in between two big Renaissance fairs. Most of the acts travel the whole country the whole year. And it starts, of course, down south in February when the weather's okay down there, and then you travel around the country. And June just falls in between a couple, so all the best acts are available in June.
Oh, that makes sense.
We snatch them up.
I know it's because the area when you drive in and out, you can kind of see the tents and everybody. It's got a little village that you guys got there. Yeah, they pretty much village. They pretty much live there for the month, right?
It's our farm, so we're there all year.
You're there,
but everyone else comes in for almost 2 months. They come in a month ahead of time, and we have a crew of 50 people working right now, painting and cleaning and building and prepping. Yeah.
Again, I'm talking to Tazo and Don from the West Virginia Renaissance Festival, and I got to mention, you guys do a wonderful job. But for those who maybe not familiar with what exactly a Renaissance Festival entails, what can they expect? Get a nice close to that mic there, Don.
Hopefully, you're going to walk through the opening gate, and you'll be welcomed by the King and Queen for the festival that they are putting on. And you're their guests for the day. Then there's 8 stages peripherally around the joust arena. So there's entertainment. There's more entertainment than you can see in one day.
Yeah,
if you did want to see every single show.
Yeah.
But, we're open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., so really people can come out in the evening, too. I recommend that in June as it gets hot. You don't have to come first thing in the morning and get hot. You can come out at 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and you'll still get 4 or 5 hours of entertainment in as it cools down in the evening.
Now, but if you do come in the morning and you get a little warm, you can always say, man, I wish I had a nice cold beer right now, and you can get one.
How many pubs are there? I mean, that was the most important thing for me, was to make sure that we had pubs so you could duck in and cool off. Absolutely.
I believe we're up to 6.
6 pubs?
6 different pubs.
And you get a local brews as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. Good. That's what we try to get most of is local Greenbrier Valley Brewing Company and Hawk Knob Cider. Yeah. Freefolk, a lot of the other local brews between
the music and the stage performances. Let's talk about the food. Now, I got to be honest with you. I think my favorite thing, and I've had a lot of the food there, the cheesecake on a stick. Oh my God!
With chocolate, right?
Oh yeah, you got to dip that sucker. Yeah,
of course.
You just got to be dipped. Now, I will tell you this:
I can never finish it. I'll have to admit that I love it too, but I can never finish one.
No,
so
I'm a fat
I have
boy.
to share mine.
And I will tell you this: if you want to get a Scotch egg, do you guys still doing Scotch eggs?
Oh yes.
Dawn is in the kitchen making them all night long.
You got to get there early because every year we've gone, you've just run out. I mean, they're popular. The people, they go fast.
And you can only get them at the Renaissance Festival.
That's right. But I've had the wonderful Mediterranean plate a couple of times. That is fantastic too. And I've always we brought this up before, the chickens.
That's our cleaning crew.
Yeah, they talk about the reality. You're amongst when you're sitting there and you're eating your food, you're gonna find a few chickens kind of walking around.
It's our farm, and so not much we can do about them. The goats and the horses, everything, we kind of shoo them off a bit. But the chickens, they just live there and they don't care that we're having a festival. Yeah, and the audiences really enjoy it because it looks like a medieval village.
Yeah. It's fantastic, guys. Again, I highly recommend it. Again, every Saturday and Sunday, beginning June 7th, throughout the month of June. Tazo and Don are with me now. Let's talk some specifics. Celtic Weekend, the first weekend. What can we expect in Celtic Weekend?
this year we're going to have Highland Games in the arena between jousts.
Okay.
So people seem to be excited about that.
With audience participation.
Yes, you can sign up to compete in the Highland Games, and there will be 2 individual events, one each day. So it's not like you have to be there for the whole weekend.
Right.
And there will be prizes for first, second, and third places in the combined points overall. I think there are 5 events in the Highland Games: caber toss, tug of war, shot put, sheaf toss, and
I don't remember.
I don't know the other one. Hammer throw.
Right, hammer throw.
No midget tossing?
No midgets, yes.
No. Okay. Now, I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. We were going to try to, but, they're hard to find.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the weekend of June 14th. What are you guys doing that weekend?
That's our Pirates Landing weekend.
I've been there on Pirates weekend. That's fun.
Family package
Did you bring your
special.
peg leg and your parrot?
I did not. I will this year.
Well, that would be exciting.
Yeah.
People do bring their pets. They bring their dogs mostly, and that's fine, but we request that they bring current vaccination records for them for everyone's safety. Any weekend they can do that. So
is that Veterans Week? No, Veterans is opening weekend.
Yeah,
the first weekend.
Our opening weekend coming up, we offer free admission for veterans, active military, and first responders.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
And then the second weekend, the Pirates Landing weekend, which is Father's Day weekend also. Mm-hmm. We offer a family package. A family of 4 can enter for $52, which is a savings off of the usual $22 general admission rate.
That is a good savings. Now, the weekend of June 21st, what are we doing?
June 21st and 2nd, Vikings, Valhalla, and West Virginia beer tasting.
Oh,
there you go.
It can't beat that. All right. So, and again, and when we say the Vikings weekend or Pirate Landing, if you're a festival goer, you could expect to see a lot of pirates, a lot of Vikings, even people
wait all year,
and people that
come
don't
from
work there
all over the country. That's right.
Yeah, people that are fans, they come in dressed in the.
They're Rennies, is what they're
called. Rennies.
They're called Rennies.
They're called Rennies,
and they have their costumes, and they come ready every weekend for the different themes.
All right, and June 28th, we'll wrap it up with what's the weekend on June 28th?
It's a Bacchanalia, Greco-Roman celebration.
Right. It's probably going to be hotter, so you can strip down to your toga. Have a wet toga contest.
There you go. Again, I'm talking to Tazo and Don from the West Virginia Renaissance Festival every weekend in June, beginning June 7th. It is, as Rick and Lola recommended. We've been several times, and we'll go again this year, and we recommend you do as well. Anything people should know? Let's talk about the food, because that's one of my favorite things. We talked about the cheesecake. We talked about the Scotch egg. What other kind of meals can you get there? Now, Don, I know you handle the food, right?
I do, yes. I make each one of those Scotch eggs myself.
Oh, man.
But other than that...
Turkey legs.
Yeah, turkey legs.
That's what everybody in their mind when they think of Renaissance festivals.
Classic turkey legs.
Yeah.
We do have a German stand with German food, schnitzel, and...
there's a local pizza, penny, sixpence pizza, right?
Just come in with a wood-fired pizza ovens.
Pizza. How many different food booths are there? There's got to be 12, 15 different food areas.
Yeah, there's plenty of food. Pretty much everything you think of.
Everywhere you go, there's food and drink.
Yeah. And I want to talk about what I think is a highlight. And Tazo, I know this is something you're very big part of, the jousting. Mm-hmm. There is real, honest to goodness jousting at the Renaissance Festival.
That's right. The Hanlon Lee's Action Theater is the oldest and longest running choreographed joust show at Renaissance festivals. We invented that show in 1979 in New York City. Yeah. At the Tuxedo Show.
Well, that's fantastic.
It's still going on.
And it pretty much, now from a spectator standpoint, it's pretty much the highlight of the...
even though I say it's choreographed, which it is, it's a stunt show.
It's a stunt show, yeah.
So it's scripted, and there's good guys and bad guys, but the skills are exactly the same. You're running at 20 miles an hour at each other. Each horse is running towards each other, a fully armored man with a shield and a lance. Yeah. And you hit each other, and sometimes the lances break, and the knights will fall off, and then they fight to the death. So there's lots of bloodshed in that last show.
It's a lot of fun. All right, guys, we highly recommend it. The West Virginia Renaissance Festival. Again, what's the website?
What is the website, Tom?
The website is wvrenfest.com.
wvrenfest.com.
And there's a Facebook page.
Facebook page is just West Virginia Renaissance Festival. And if you're trying to find us, just to drive there, it looks like you can type in West Virginia Renaissance Festival.
And it'll pop right up on your GPS.
All right, good deal. Tazo, Don, always good to see you guys. I look forward to this every year.
For having us.
My pleasure.
Hope to see you out there in June.
We'll be there.